welcome to Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City. The playoff is underway, and today it's the 11 seed versus the 6 seed. It's the Texas State Bobcats and the Utah Utes. Opening round playoff game about to kick off. Great atmosphere here. Let's check with Holly Rowe down on the sidelines.
Checking in with the Texas State head coach before the game, he said his quarterback is absolutely primed for a breakout performance here today. He's been terrific all season, over 3,000 yards passing, and he said his quarterback came up to him and said, "Coach, I am ready to lead this team today." We'll see if the early script calls for some deep downfield passing and really putting the game on the quarterback's shoulders here early in the first quarter. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bobcats offense going to get the chance to start this game off. We're going to find out, can this offense and this quarterback pick up where they left off in the regular season as we step to the postseason stage, Joel? All eyes on this QB.
And Chris, he has been so good and so efficient, in particular early in games, establishing the rhythm, finding those completions. I think the only way to slow down this offense and this quarterback more specifically is get to him with the pass rush. We'll see if this defense is able to do that.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. He bought some time, now lets it go. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down after a short gain there. Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a 3rd down on the opening drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, this guy is such a key to what they do offensively. It's why he had such a monster year. Over 1,000 yards on the outside as a receiver. He has been so good for them. And one of the things that they're going to have to do is find opportunities to attack the defense with him early in this game and often in this game.
That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Important 2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. This time a completion. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Bobcats pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, this team hoping to make an impact in the completely rebuilt Pac-12. Joe, you and I both love this conference. For decades, it produced such excellence. It's a completely different-looking league right now, but a big opportunity for this team today.
And, Chris, part of that opportunity is creating a legacy for this new group and really establishing this conference as a premier conference moving forward. What an opportunity, like you suggested. If they're able to get the win here today, I think people will look at this rebuilt league in a totally different way.
Looks right for a quick completion. He heads out of bounds, but he's inside the 20 now. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
Well, they make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 6. The Bobcats trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Caught near the goal line. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Touchdown, Texas State, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So Utah's offense out there for their first possession. Right away the focus on this offensive line. Well aware of the challenge. You can't put on the tape and not see an imposing defensive front, Joel, that's been so good at getting after the quarterback. Can they handle it?
Well, I'll tell you right now, Chris, Chris, if they're in obvious passing situations, no, they cannot handle it. They've got to run the football effectively, in particular on first down, get into those third and short.
It's caught. He's breaking free. Breaks through down the left sideline. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get into the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. Brought down after a big gain, the first down. Defense, no answer for the option that time. And the Utes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Taylor. Looking to scramble. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Ball spotted at the 5 for this third and goal play. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Touchdown, Utah, as they fight back here in this playoff game. Very satisfying drive, but perhaps a relief to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
The Texas State offense back on the field now. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. On second and 10, they need a gain here to prevent a third and very long. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. Catch made, a lot of space now. And what a grab by the sophomore. The kind of play this quarterback has been making all season long. We wonder, Joel, with this pressure playoff game, could he continue this level of play?
Well, Chris, it looks like we have our answer. This guy is going to continue to...
Oh, and he's in the clear now. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The receiver grabs it, and he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Yeah, this is smart. Get this guy going early. He had almost 1,000 yards receiving out on the outside, and the quarterback told us this week he loves throwing the football to him. If they get him established early, I tell you what, they're going to be tough to beat.
The throw complete to the running back underneath. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The completion sets him up just a yard from the marker here on second down. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Tackle made just short of the marker. looks like it's going to be inches to go.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And that run produces a decent gain. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. He's brought down, but good for a 1st and goal at the 4. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship deadline at the end of 1. Let's check out the early stats so far. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. Caught for the completion. And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage. Ball at the 6-yard line now. It's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Utes offense takes the field. The last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Scanning the field. It's Taylor. Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early 1st downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. 2nd down play coming up. Handoff heading left. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, Chris, this is why 1st and 2nd down are so important. When you're behind the chains on 3rd down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field.
If we get this drive going, let's hear it from Holly Rowe.
Checking in from the Texas State sideline, their quarterback is getting a lot of congratulations, high fives, pats on the helmet. On that last scoring throw, that put him on top in the conference for this season. A new passing touchdown record in conference history. He's got to run back out there, though, keep playing in this game, but I can tell you, guys are fired up for him right now. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10, what can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? Catch made on the left side. Goes out of bounds, but a nice play out across the 35.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another 1st down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
He'll hand it off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the back.
He's free down the right sideline. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him inside the 35.
Chris, this is like a quarterback's best friend here. This is an easy completion. Watch as he just hits the wide receiver on a little drag route, and if you're on time and on target, you give him an opportunity to run after the catch. That's exactly what happens here. The defense is out of position, and it's a big game for this offense.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. Caught behind the line. It's Hall. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. So let's see what the play caller likes here on third and short from the +27. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Well, Chris, if you want to win in the playoffs, you've got to be a good third down team. And here early in this game, they're able to get into third and short and convert and move the chains. This is something to watch the rest of the game. Can they have first and second down success and put them in position for an easy conversion? Rare miss right here from the quarterback, and as a defense, maybe they can build on this. Now it's time to create some pressure and disrupt the timing of the quarterback. I think that's the only way that they're going to have any success stopping him. He's been too good so far today. So it's about disrupting the timing and getting that pass rush going.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11. And the Bobcats come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after them. These are the opportunities you just cannot let slip away. You got first and goal inside the 5. Chris, this is their chance to punch it in here and really gain.
Touchdown, Texas State. This offense is still clicking. What a moment for a guy who was playing high school football a year ago. Barrels into the end zone. It shows why they trust him in this playoff game.
It's got to be a big confidence boost for him, but also for this entire offense, because remember, this is the guy that they're going to have to rely on if they want to win this game and make a deep run into the playoff. If they're running the football well, it'll be because of him.
Bringing it out, it's Johnson. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Utah offense takes the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Taylor looking for his back. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
The back is always a good option in the passing game, and the quarterback knows that he has a guy that is very consistent catching the ball out of the backfield. I think the defense is going to have to adjust. This is a first down. It's an easy first down. They're going to have to start doing something in their scheme to stop the running back out of the backfield.
First down here for this offense. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
You're trying to get the ball out quickly at or near the line of scrimmage, and you're just hoping that you can find a seam and that the defense won't pursue and tackle well in space. But this playmaker on the outside not able to get loose. That's a good job by the defense and no gain for the offense.
They're going to run it. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. The Utes will have to kick this away. When he comes for his second punt of the game. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Handoff running right. Nowhere to run up the middle.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Here's a 1st and 10 play. And he'll set up to throw. Here comes the pressure. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
He'll be stopped after a gain of 3. We have a timeout call by the Utes. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Important 3rd down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the move now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
This guy is in complete control right now. He doesn't love what he sees down the field, and he sees an opening for his legs, and he's able to take it. He gets the line to gain, and then he slides and avoids the hit. A++. This quarterback's playing at a very high level.
And the Bobcats come to the line to run the hurry-up. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks it. Oh, he's bringing it back. Touchdown, Utes. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
I love linebackers that keep their eyes in the backfield, and they turn into pass defenders when it's in the passing game. This guy does a great job. Watch him read the eyes of the quarterback. He steps in front, and now he's gone on the outside for a touchdown. Beautiful play.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled at the 35. Good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
There you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. The Bobcats come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man, and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a first down.
So a solid gain of 8 sets him up 2nd and 2, really opens up the offensive playbook here. They'll run it from the gun. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And now a timeout call by the offense. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats. That's a big moment here in this playoff game to get points before halftime, knowing the other side is going to get the football to begin the 3rd quarter. Joel, exactly what they were looking for.
Chris, that's exactly right. The last thing that they wanted to do is afford a chance for the opposition to double up and get a late score in the 2nd quarter and then get the ball in the 3rd quarter. This is a tremendous drive to be able to stick the ball in the end zone, then go in at halftime and regroup, look at film, and get a real good cohesive plan for this 2nd half. Because here we go. We got 1 half of football left to move on in this playoff.
And the Utah offense takes the field. It'd be a surprise as if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They bring them down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. And then there's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move-the-chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W.
We're set to get the third quarter going, but let's find out what Holly Rowe has learned on the sidelines. Holly?
Texas State's head coach told me coming out of the locker room, their defense has done a terrific job so far, and today they're kicking off here to start the second half. That defense has got to step up again because they are facing a really stout running game. They've done a good job in the first half, but I will let you know how this continues to build here in the third quarter. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Holly. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. That's a big hit at the end, but he earned a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it go, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. The pass rush closing in. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. The Utes will line up to punt it away.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on third and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
And the speedy returner, a big gain on that one. Coverage team barely able to stop it. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. They're just trying to keep it rolling. Amazing performance by this offense on the road as underdogs so far in this playoff game, Joel.
Chris, it's so difficult to go on the road in any environment, but certainly in a playoff environment and play this well offensively. We knew they were going to have to take the crowd out of the game. That's exactly what they've been able to do. This has been a remarkable performance so far.
Makes the grab. It's Atkins. He goes out of bounds, close to the 25.
That is an outstanding job recognizing what the defense is doing. As he sees this blitz, he goes immediately to the back. There's no one left for the back, and he's able to get the line to gain for a first down. So the risk-reward of sending this pressure against a quarterback who is seeing it really well, and right now the offense is winning that. When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. And they'll go right back to him on first down. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And they'll tackle him well short of the marker. Brings up fourth down. See if they tried out the field goal team. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. No, and he knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. And he's brought down at the 16, with been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Utah offense takes the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Utes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around. These are the plays that are really hard to design as an offensive coordinator. You just got to trust the quarterback and his training. He's got his eyes down the field, but when he senses that it's not there, he can take off. And then here's the key. A guy that has a nose for the line to gain and can move the chains. This is just...
Makes the catch and has space. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Powering through. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. It's Taylor. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. They'll run the option. He keeps it. Can he convert? You make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be first down there. The Utes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. He escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. And the senior calls his own number. Keeps this drive moving.
Great quarterbacks can go above the X's and O's, and here this quarterback is able to do this. He sees that everything is covered down the field. Defense does a great job, and yet he can still be the eraser and make everybody right with his legs. He takes off.
Touchdown, Utah! Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the 3rd quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Holly Rowe has a report now from the sidelines. Holly?
Here on the Bobcat sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to...
It's caught, and he's got a lane. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And the Bobcats pick up enough to get a first down there. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but Protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And, Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game.
Grab behind the line. It's Atkins. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. With the catch, it's Atkins. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. The Bobcats pick up enough yardage for a first down. Trying to find room, it's Atkins. And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. Texas State has the lead here. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the handoff. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. They've converted both third down attempts on the drive so far, but now it's 3rd and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. Makes the first on his own, looking for more now. He goes out of bounds just short of the 15.
What an outstanding pickup by this quarterback. Defense is doing everything right. They've got coverage down the field, and yet this quarterback's able to get the line to gain and keep his offense out there and the clock moving. That is an outstanding job of game management.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Touchdown, Texas State. This offense really clicking. And they get set now to try the PAT. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Utes offense takes the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. To the air, it's Taylor. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Gets rid of it on the move. And this pass is on target. Caught. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He'll test the right side here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safe.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. Trying for a 4th down completion. Here comes the rush. Contact as he threw it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, 4th quarter, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Shotgun formation here on third down. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Past the 50. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play, the takeaway, and a huge gain on the return. And the Utah offense takes the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Excellent catch, but he doesn't get a foot down inbounds. So second down coming up.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
Quick throw caught on the left side. And the Salt are able to bring him down quickly. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Motion now from the tight end. Dropping back, it's Taylor. Throws it to the right. Nice grab there, would be enough for a first down, but they say he was out of bounds. Bring up fourth down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guys keep saying, let's keep eating. This defense is fueling this team today and taking control of the game. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36. And the Bobcats lining up here on 1st and 10. Pounding away with the run game. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Offense getting set. It's second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The ball is loose in the backfield. The defense has got it. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race at the 20. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position. And off the fumble recovery, can the offense punch it in? It's 1st and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Utes. They go to the air to reach the end zone.
Chris, how often do we talk to these coaches and they talk about the sudden change, that you've got to capitalize when you get a turnover, and here the offense is able to do that. First snap after the defense gets the ball back, and they're in the end zone. That is complimentary football 101.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? We have a timeout call by the Utes. That's their first. Chance to strategize for this second down play.
What a great feeling it is. You're on the field, running the clock out, headed towards a victory. This group has been outstanding all day long. Big credit to that offensive line. I feel like they've been good in pass protection, and here showing they can be good in the run game as well.
They lose 3 in that place, and now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back, looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And Utah will now spend the second of their 3 timeouts. Frustrating to spend that timeout after giving up first down yardage. First down and 10 now. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Now the Utes spend their third and final timeout. A decision to make here. What are they going to do on this second down? Keeping it on the ground here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Now on third and very long, looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense. The offense is out there to go for it on fourth down and 14. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. On the move now. Oh, and they'll trap him back there. A fourth down stop and a sack, no less.
Well, they were trying to just end it efficiently, but I tell you, this one feels very over. There's just not enough time for this offense to go down the field twice to get these scores.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. Short gain makes it second and long. That's tough against a defense like this. Looking to throw. It's Taylor. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Delivers quickly to the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
You need a second possession, so you got to go for broke. This ball has got to be thrown aggressively down the field. It needs to get into the end zone quickly.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. One last pass attempt, ball is incomplete, and that will wrap up this game. But a tremendous job coming into this